Hey folks, our flash flood watch remains in effect till 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. No change in that. We're now starting to see some things firing up in the upper valley, and I think we've got about 3 different phases of things today. Number one, the stuff in the upper valley that's moving north to south. Some of it could creep over into Cameron and Willacy counties, but most of it stays over here, and there's more on the top of the screen. This eventually kind of moves off to the west, and not just these individual cells, but the whole thing as this rain mass moves to the west. Then we have a pretty good shot at some big rain in the lower valley later tonight, like overnight, and then in the upper valley during the daytime hours tomorrow. We'll get to all that, but take a look at this. This is radar right now, and it's raining from just to the north of LaFeria over to Heidelberg, then back down to Weslaco, down to the south side, and south side of Donna, then back over to South Alamo. All that moving pretty quickly to the south. You may pick up a quick quarter to a half an inch of rain with that. Same kind of thing from the southwest side of Edinburgh, right down where 281 and 69C meet on the south side of town, out to about Alton. That moving to the south as well. Then you see another cell out here in the southwestern part of Hidalgo County, southeast Starr County, and then some more stuff out over the Roma area tonight. So that's what we're tracking right now. This is all stuff that coming from the west side of this storm system. Let's zoom out a little bit. And our storms, I call it a storm system. It's just still a big blob of clouds. It's not a tropical entity in terms of a depression or anything like that, but it is a bunch of tropical rainfall. And the rain on this side of it is moving southward, while the rain on this side is moving northward. Well, on this side, you got all this tropical moisture to work with. So once this drifts westward, then that feed of tropical moisture starts to move up into the lower valley, and that probably happens late night tonight after midnight. And then eventually that whole area moves off to the west, and the upper valley gets it during the daytime tomorrow. So if you look, Future Track keeps things on and off through the nighttime into tomorrow. Then you see moisture showing up near the coast, and it just again gradually spreads inland. And I think by the time we get to Sunday, a lot of the big rain is gone, but then we get just a little bit of sunshine. That creates instability, and that creates another round of thunderstorms on Sunday, but not the widespread stuff, but things fire up and you can pick up another batch of rain. Now, Future Track suggests how much rain is going to fall. And if you notice, you see kind of a spinning of the stuff going by up to the north. That's where the center of whatever this thing is goes by up to the north of us, and we end up with some rain. A lot of the valley could see another inch or two of rain. Some places could see 2 to 4. I think you're looking at a couple of inches widespread. That's probably the average. There'll be some locations that pick up 4 and some that may get more than 6 over the course of the next day and a half until this stuff gets away from us. So the potential is there for some pretty good rainfall all the way through the weekend. Flood watch stays in effect for tomorrow, with heavy rain still a possibility, 70%, and then 50% on Sunday, and then about a 30% chance on Monday. See, everything's kind of spinning around right here. We're looking for, again, kind of a center, and it's not a depression or anything, but the center of this thing is right about here, moving inland to the north. So on this side, you got a little dry air mixing in. But once this gets back here, all this moisture comes up from the south. That's when we've got our best chance of seeing some pretty good rainfall moving into Texas, and that happens later tonight during the daytime tomorrow. By the time you get to the end of the weekend, all this moves back into the watershed. We get some good rain up in the Amistad Basin, some of it in the Falcon Basin as well, so we should see both of our lakes go up pretty nicely over the course of the next few days. So let's take a look then for tonight across the valley. Flash flood watch remains in effect. Low temperature about 75 degrees, rain, thunderstorms again this evening in the upper valley, and then later tonight working its way in from the coast, and then by tomorrow it's working its way into the upper valley with the 70% chance of rain staying with us. That flash flood watch stays in effect for tomorrow. Still some leftover stuff on Sunday, about a 50% probability. I think the stuff on Sunday is scattered. We need the daytime heating to get it going. And then Monday, a little less activity, and then next week we go back to that routine spotty shower, 20% chance on the sea breeze in the afternoon, and with that, temperatures are able to warm back up. Bottom line, flash flood watch in effect for tonight and tomorrow. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep you up to date.